We're recording on Election Day 2020. All you people watching, what happened? What happened? Let us know.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel empty inside. Can that be the lead into the show?
What am I looking at? Is this
Something from like Italy, and I just Googled Renaissance.
Oh, I saw a pretty duck.
Ooh, I like birds.
How pretty. It looked like the sexy duck.
That does not look like the hot duck. I'm just gonna Google hot duck and see what comes up.
Yeah, let's see this fucking. Ooh, even the hot duck is reminding us that it's Election Day.
I mean, that's a beautiful duck. Hey, you hottie. Yeah, we see you. We see you seeing us seeing you.
So nuns, huh?
Yeah, nuns. Today we are going to watch a show by Sister Wendy. She is a nun and an art historian, and she had popular art history television series, one of which was called The Story of Painting. Do you know anything about Sister Wendy?
No idea what she sounds like. I don't really know what she has to say. Not a fan of Catholicism. Nunnery does not make sense to me.
Get thee to a nunnery.
No.
Right, but I also think the nunnery reference was supposed to be like a joke. It's like a brothel or something, right? Wasn't it supposed to be offensive?
People are always telling us that Shakespeare meant this kind of stuff, but I've never seen evidence. Much Ado About Nothing, like nothing was slang for vagina. Also, art history. I have a BFA, and I have never taken an art history course in my life.
Your BFA is canceled.
I like art. I enjoy a museum, but the museum has to have a variety of things in it. It can't be just one kind of thing.
Okay, so my parents really like going to museums, and I've been to quite a few. And I think the thing I've learned as I've gotten older is that I don't like them. I can enjoy them if someone takes me around and tells me what's important. But if I'm just going in there and just like looking at stuff, I just kind of feel like I don't know what I'm looking at.
I feel completely the opposite. I hate a guided tour. I like looking at things that I know nothing about and being like, I guess I'm dumb. I'm just dumb.
Well, I think what it is both of us are dumb, but you're like willing to revel in it. And I'm just kind of like, I'm bored.
Because I'm dumb, but I'm gay. So I've seen Sunday in the Park with George many times. Dots, pointillism. You know what I like in museums? Like room recreations.
Oh, this is what it was like back then. I do actually like when you go and see someone's house from like the 1700s and how it was set up and stuff. And I go around and I'm like, wow, their life really sucked. Where's the TV?
I love like when you're in the middle of a museum and you walk into the Japanese garden. It's outside, but it's inside. Like when there's a fucking koi pond in the middle of a giant building and there's like bamboo. I love that.
Well, they do have a Japanese tea house at the Philadelphia Art Museum, but I don't remember there being a koi pond.
No, because Philly's garbage. I wanted to ask a question before we got started.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite painting?
No.
Okay. Is she American or is she gonna sound funny?
I can't remember. I think she's British.
I've never been to the Guggenheim.
For a country to have one is rare enough. But in the 17th century,
Got a speech impediment.
It's one of the things that people find endearing about her.
Bakers, butchers, candlestick makers.
Those are the free jobs in the Netherlands.
Quality of the boozy ego.
A boozy ego.
Cavalier is one of
That's
the
when you take the walk when you
images
pour
in
rum on
art.
it.
That's what I'll be doing tonight.
Sounds like Madeline Kahn in a Blazing Saddles.
Oh, don't make fun of her speech impediment too much.
No, it's very endearing.
Always immensely still. And his mother
I'm going to hell anyway.
a very noisy
He's not going to tip me over making fun of a nun.
And yet, despite
You hear that he had 11 children?
Because
Who
of
did?
this,
Vermeer.
always painted
Vermeer?
silence and stillness and here's the mature Rembrandt.
I love when she turns around. Like she's been contemplating the painting and then
light, all the
or-
ink is there, every wrinkle and shadow. You can imagine him saying to a sitter, don't move. What does he see when he looks in the mirror to...
What's the Beauty and the
And he went
Beast
back.
song?
His only
At the
surviving
beginning of
child
the-
died
Oh, would you like me
from
to
a
perform
the
short
entirety
being
for you?
a tragic
Yes, please.
old age.
Bonjour, 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 bonjour. There goes the baker
But
with his tray
Rembrandt
like
remained
always.
Rembrandt,
The same old bread and rolls to
resolutely
sell.
self-confident
Every morning
and
just the
fully
same.
aware
Since
of
the
his
morning that he
genius.
came to this poor provincial
And there
town.
was a
Good morning,
human
Belle.
consolation
Good morning,
too.
monsieur.
His beloved Hendrika. He painted her
continues.
again and again.
Who knew our sexy episode would be with a nun?
Said Athene turned Arachne into a spider. It didn't really matter to the artist because she still went on weaving in another form.
Some pig.
Just imagine if you lived
It
back
happened in
then
Rome.
and you didn't have a TV and you didn't have books and maybe like once a year you saw a painting. You know, you'd probably spend a lot of time looking at it.
He was
Their
a
Netflix
scholar,
was looking
and
at
in
that
Rome he
painting.
found- Look at that big fleshy nose.
I think his nose
Yet
looks fine.
Yves Poussin is the most intellectual of artists,
Ooh, it's
also
Poussin.
the
Poussin.
most poetic.
I hope that roof doesn't cave in during
This
a
was
rainstorm,
quite a favourite theme
because
of
then those would be
artists.
some wet-ass
Only
Poussins.
Poussin
Oh my
understood
gosh.
the underlying story
That's going in the
they could
supercut of you making a bad joke and then me
gone far away and was living
shaking my
among the
head in
ladies
disapproval.
and
It's
wanted
the
a
20th
daughter to
20th
be
episode will be a
St.
clip
Patrick from the
show.
old country. And he sent Eleazar, his
As
son,
opposed to every other
to find a
episode.
girl. Is that a relationship, a marriage, must be based on trust to show
Sister Wendy,
some
what
trust
would
in
you
believing
know
that his
about that?
intuition that
Well,
a girl
she
who's come
is
to
married
Congress is going to be a good
to
mother
God.
and wife.
I mean, eventually
imagine.
these paintings all
Claude,
just look the same to me. I mean, I understand she knows a lot about this and so she can
If you
find
don't know
inspiration
much
or
about
something
art,
interesting
and
in
most
each
of
of
us
them.
don't, then a clause
But I'm
is
kind of
very
like,
comforting because
I
you
don't
can
know,
really
this
always
looks kind of like the
recognise
last
that.
one.
in our next program, we move from an age of gold to one of revolution.
All right.
So what did we learn?
I learned who Velasquez was.
Yeah. I learned that Vermeer had 11 children. She's okay. It really reminded me of being in high school.
You get taught by nuns?
No.
I don't think I've ever met a nun. She seemed nice.
She seemed nice. I mean, she's probably dead. Not to be crass or anything, but I don't know, she could still be alive.
I don't think she's with us anymore. Sister Wendy, rest in peace.